Hey there, Proto here. I just wanted to do a real quick video on these new race motors from iflight RC that we've actually been waiting on for a while, and they've just come available in the last couple weeks here. And I actually helped a little bit with the design of these motors over the course of the last few months, and I chose the name for them. This is the 2306 2650 that I'm rocking on my Tao H5, and on the Vertigo VX5 I have the 2207 2450 kV. I believe, I haven't taken these apart, but Engineer X did some testing on these, and when he took the 2207 apart and measured it, it actually measured as a 2208. So, and they weigh about what you would think a 2208 would, so I'm guessing that it is a 2208. Right now I believe that both of these sizes of motors come in 2450 and 2650 kV, and then I think there's a 1750 kV, and then hopefully they're going to do like a 1950 kV as well. But right now I know there's 2450 and 2650 kV. These they're single strand windings. I don't know if you can see that in there. Yeah, there you go. Really nice, neat looking windings, just like the Ion motors. They're gorgeous. Tight. The air gap is tight, but it's not too tight. Like, they're slightly coggy, but not too coggy, if you know what I mean. So that's why they're nice and smooth, and you're not going to have any noise issues with these motors. It's got screw instead of a C-clip, of course. 7075 bell, titanium shaft. Got the big fat NMB bearings, and yeah, they're super nice quality motors for under 20 bucks. You seriously cannot beat these. These are every bit as good as some of the, most expensive motors out there, really. You can spend 26, 28 bucks on a set of motors and not get anything better than these right here. Not to take anything away from like T-Motor or Cobra or whatever, they make killer motors as well, but I'm just saying that these motors right here are every bit as good as your F40 Pro 2 or whatever, and probably more durable in my experience. These iflight motors are really durable. So, yeah, and of course these ones need more testing. These are the new, it's the new race line, and I've barely done any crashing with these yet, so I will certainly be testing the durability on these soon. But either way, I've got maybe a dozen packs on each of these so far, and I haven't actually gotten them out to a track yet, but just ripping around in the field and in my front yard and whatnot. And yeah, these motors are really impressive so far. The 2208, I guess they are, on the Vertigo. This is kind of my practice frame here because it's just a wicked bruiser. This thing will take a serious beating and just keep on going. So this is what I use for practicing. And then I just built this one the other day, so I have not raced with it yet, but this is like what I intend to actually do some racing with in a couple weeks here at an upcoming race. So, yeah, the 2207 or 8 on the Vertigo, the 2450 kV, they're like super efficient and they're nice and punchy. The thing flies super smooth and locked. Like this one is kind of easy mode, actually. This setup just flies so nice that it's actually kind of super easy to fly this. And then this thing, even though it's like tuned nicely and it's locked, it's harder to fly, I will say. I'm not a very advanced race pilot, and this thing is so effing fast. It's like almost more than I need. I really got to get it onto a track in a nice open space and get some practice in the next couple of weeks, and I will. But yeah, it's just an animal. The thing is so fast, so it's going to take some getting used to. You know, it's a lot lighter. This is probably 100 grams lighter than this setup with the heavier motors and heavier frame. So yeah, this is definitely going to take some getting used to, but I'm loving it. I mean, the thing cuts through the air like a razor blade. It's so fast, and I can just change directions and punch throttle, and it just teleports to where I want it to go. So super nice motors. Anyway, my initial thoughts on these are that I'm pretty impressed. Definitely need to, like I said, get it onto a track and like get some more packs on them, but they're really powerful and really smooth. I had no issues with noise or anything. Like these motors I threw onto this setup that I already had built, and I had the cheap ass 2205s on it, and I just threw these motors on and did a couple packs of tuning, and it's good to go. Like these motors are not problematic in any way. They're nice and smooth. They're powerful, but they're not noisy like some motors can be. So yeah, super impressed with these so far. I'm really looking forward to trying out the like 2100 kV or whatever. I'm pushing to get them to do a 2112 kV for 5S, and I'd like to see it actually in blue and yellow instead of black and red. That'd be freaking dope. But we'll see. Yeah, I'd like to test a 5S kV variant of these 2306. And yeah, so I have a little clip. I strapped the GoPro on top of this. I didn't retune it or anything, so it's not 100% perfect, but it's still flying pretty tight with the GoPro on it, and I'm going to leave you with that clip right now. So yeah, thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.